Bonjour et bienvenue sur Françomonde. Je m'appelle Wilhemina. Je suis professeur de français. Hello and welcome to Françomonde. My name is Wilhemina. I am a French teacher. Today we are going to learn the conjugation of IR verbs. In our last lesson, we looked at the conjugation of ER verbs. We talked about the fact that there are three verb groups: the ER verbs, the IR verbs, and the RE verbs. We looked at how to conjugate the ER verbs. In today's lesson, we'll look at the conjugation of IR verbs. Just as we mentioned in the previous lesson, for every verb that you want to conjugate in the present tense, if it's a regular verb, you take the stem and then you add the tense endings. So we'll first look at the tense endings for the IR verbs. For je, you add is to the stem. Tu, you add is. Il and elle and on, we add it. Nous, we add issons. Vous, we add isses. And il and elle plural, we add issent. All right, so we are taking the verb finir, to finish. Right, when we take off the endings, which is the IR, what we are left with is the FIN. That is the stem. Now let's learn how to conjugate it by adding the tense endings. Je finis. So for the first one that is going with je, we add what? Is. Tu finis, and then with is. Il finit, and then with it. Or elle finit, or on finit, also ending with it. Nous finissons, ending with issons. Vous finissez, ending with isses. And il and elle finissent, ending with issent. Let's look at the second verb, choisir, to choose. Je choisis, ending with is. Tu choisis, ending with is. Il, elle, on choisit, ending with it. Nous choisissons, ending with issons. Vous choisissez, ending with isses. Ils choisissent, or elles choisissent, ending with issent. Okay, so now the third one we'll look at is the verb remplir, to fill, remplir. When we take off the ending IR, the stem would be REMPL. Then we add the tense endings. Je remplis, ending with is. Tu remplis, is. Il remplit, it. Nous remplissons, issons. Vous remplissez, isses. Ils remplissent, elles remplissent, ending with issent. Let's look at the meanings. So if I say je finis, I finish. Tu finis, you finish. Il finit, he finishes. Elle finit, she finishes. Nous finissons, we finish. Vous finissez, you, plural, finish. Ils finissent, elles finissent, they finish. Je choisis, I choose. Tu choisis, you choose. Il choisit, he chooses. Elle choisit, she chooses. Nous choisissons, we choose. Vous choisissez, you, plural, choose. Ils, elles choisissent, they choose. Je remplis, I fill. Je remplis la bouteille, I fill the bottle. Tu remplis, you fill. Il remplit, he fills. Elle remplit, she fills. Nous remplissons, we fill. Vous remplissez, you, plural, fill. Il, elle remplissent, they fill. So that is it for the conjugation of regular IR verbs. I'm saying regular IR verbs because there is a second category of IR verbs that are irregular. They are very popular, but they do not follow these rules of conjugation. So that is what I will add before we end our lesson. These verbs are dormir, that is to sleep, sortir, to go out, partir, to leave. The difference between sortir and partir is that sortir is usually used for outing, like partying out and having fun. Yeah, partir, to leave. Okay, so let's look at the conjugation of these verbs. They don't have a formula, but there is a trend. So let's look at how it goes. Je dors, ending with S. Tu dors, ending with S. Il, elle dort, ending with T. Nous dormons, ending with O-N-S. Vous dormez, and then with E-Z. Ils, elles dorment. They sleep. Let's look at sortir. Je sors. I go out. Tu sors. And then with S. Il, elle sort. And then with T. Nous sortons. And then with O-N-S. Vous sortez. And then with E-Z. Il, elle sortent. And then with E-N-T. And then we have partir. Je pars. And then with S. Tu pars. Also S. Il, elle part. And then with T. Nous partons. And then with O-N-S. Vous partez. And then with E-Z. Il, elle part. And then with E-N-T. Now, let's look at the trend for these three verbs. Although there are no rules for conjugating these verbs, you would notice a trend. You'd see that for je, tu, il, and elle of these verbs, you take the first three letters and add S for je, S for tu, and T for il and elle. So we have je dors and then with S, tu dors and then with S, il, elle dort and then with T. Je sors and then with S, tu sors and then with S, il sort and then with T. Je pars and then with S, tu pars and then with S, il, elle part and then with T. Then, when we come to the nous, vous, il, and elle plural parts, we take the stem and add the endings just as we do for ER verbs. So for dormir, when we take off the IR, we are left with the stem DORM. So for the nous, we add ONS to make nous dormons. Vous, we add EZ, vous dormez. Il and elle, we add ENT. Il, elle dorment. For sortir, when we take off the IR, the stem is what? S-O-R-T. So for the nous, we add O-N-S, nous sortons. Vous, we add EZ, vous sortez. Il and elle plural, we add E-N-T. Il, elle sortent. It's not sortez, sort. Then for partir also, when we take off the IR, the stem is what? P-A-R-T. Nous partons, and then with ONS, vous partez, and then with EZ, il, elle part. So that is it for these irregular verbs. Pay attention to them. They will not be confusing for you if you notice the trend and if you remember to differentiate them from the regular IR verbs. That is the end of our lesson. If you have not checked previous lessons, please go ahead, visit all our lessons, master the French language. French is actually fun. Françomonde, you'll be totally Enfrenched. Merci, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you. À bientôt. Merci, and see you soon. Au revoir.